He's very handsome. He's not wearing a wedding ring.
Anytime.
He's the next Donald Trump.
Hi.
Well, get in for Christ's sakes.
What do you do for work?
I'm sort of a sexual anthropologist.
You mean like a hooker?
No. I write a column called Sex and the City. Right now I'm researching an article about women who have sex like men.
But you're not like that.
Well, aren't you?
Not a drop.
What's wrong with you?
I get it. You've never been in love.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks for the ride.
Anytime.
Wait. Have you ever been in love?
Absolutely.
It was Mr. Big, major tycoon, major dreamboat, and majorly out of my league.
I thought I saw you on the runway.
Hi.
I started reading your column after we met.
You did?
Yeah, cute.
Cute.
Yeah, cute. Carrie, I'd like to meet Misha.
Oh. Well, it's nice talking to you.
See you around sometime, I hope. I'm not interrupting your work, am I?
What a surprise.
I can't stay. I'm late for a meeting. But I've been thinking about that article you're writing about men who date models.
Yeah, what about them?
First of all, well, there are so many goddamn gorgeous women out there. But the thing is this. After a while, you just want to be with the one that makes you laugh. Know what I mean? Okay. See ya.
All right, it's official. He's late. Is it a date? No, he called it a thing. He said, meet me for a drink thing. Oh, something came up. He's not going to meet me. Hey!
I've been looking all over for you. Here you are.
Well, your message said you weren't coming.
I thought I said I'd try to make it for an hour.
Well, yeah, but then you said that...
What did I say?
Oh, something came up. He's not going to meet me. Never mind. Never mind. You're here. You have an hour. Let's have a drink.
Well, I was outside trying to get in for 30 minutes, inside looking for you for 20 minutes, so that leaves me with just enough time to tell you that I'm out of time. You have fun.
Men in their 40s are like the New York Times Sunday crossword puzzle. The crossword puzzle asked me to meet him for a drink blank. I can't believe it. Same time, same place, just you and me.
Sort of. Meet my friend Jack.
Going through my second divorce, bitch is getting everything the first bitch didn't.
Do you forgive me?
We'll do our thing another time.
Are you sure?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Hey!
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Would you care to join us?
Hinge.
What?
Your crossword puzzle. 5-letter word to bring together. Hinge. Well, nice seeing you. Bye. Bye.
Hey, now that I've got Jack hooked up on Sable again, maybe we could have dinner sometime?
I don't know. I'm good at crossword puzzles. I'm just not so good at people puzzles.
Anywhere you want. Just you and me.
Call me. And sometimes, like now, they get you so high.
Interesting dress.
Meaning?
You are getting me rock hard.
I will not be the first one to speak. I mean, can you believe we on the first date? I mean, I didn't plan that, you know. What do you think?
Ow.
Oh.
I thought it was pretty fucking great. You feel like getting some Szechuan?
Had Mr. Big discovered my weakness for great sex and greasy Chinese? Or was going out to dinner simply a diversionary tactic to keep me from spending the night? Hello.
Do you miss me yet?
Who is this?
How have you been?
Fabulous. Fantastic. Actually, and you?
I haven't been able to stop thinking about you. We should have a real first date. Let me get this straight. Her picture is going to be on a bus.
That's right. I'm getting together a group of my friends tomorrow afternoon to watch it go by. I thought maybe if you weren't doing anything...
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you? It's good to see you.
You remember Phyllis?
Of course, Phyllis. How are you?
Yeah, everything good?
Yeah, everything's dandy.
Oh, that's what I hear. So, good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Good seeing you.
Bye-bye. Cheers.
Who was that?
Oh, it's just some guy who skied with an aspen.
Had I suddenly become the invisible woman? I tried not to let it bother me. I also tried not to let it bother me that he took me back to Feng Hua.
I can't make your party tomorrow.
No, I wanted to introduce you to some of my friends.
Well, I'll be home later if you miss me.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
That if you're embarrassed or ashamed to be involved with me in any way, we can no longer see each other.
What are you talking about?
Won't introduce me to your friends. You bring me back to that restaurant where men take women they don't want to be seen with. You won't come out and meet my friends. You have me in a niche. Like I'm only a particular fragment of the kind of person you think that you should be dating.
But I've only gotten to know a particular fragment, although I'm beginning to know more.
No, this is not me. This is me reacting to your perception of me.
I think Feng Hua's is the best Chinese food in the city, so that's why we went there. The guy we met in the street, I couldn't remember his name. And this afternoon, I had courtside tickets to the Knicks.
So you and me, then maybe this is for real?
Could be.
Isn't that Mr. Big?
Surprise.
Hey, Carrie, how are you? This is Julia Woods.
Good to see you again.
Good seeing you.
Bye-bye. Cheers.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
Are you on a date?
Sort of.
I thought you said you had a business thing tonight.
Just had a dinner thing.
Well, enjoy your dinner.
Are you okay?
No, I just didn't realize you were dating other women.
Why don't we talk about this Saturday?
Sure. Enjoy your dinner. Oh, already said that. Well, enjoy it twice. I can't believe it. He's seen other women.
Hey there, stranger.
This is Carrie Bradshaw.
I'm trying to call you.
Yeah, you know,
Still have my passport.
she's a friend I once traveled with.
Internationally, I would imagine.
Max, I want you to meet someone very special. Julia.
Actually, it's Carrie.
He writes this fantastic column in the New York Star. It's called Sex in the City.
If you're looking for material, you're dating the right man.
Are we dating? I thought we were just sleeping together.
Oh, well, I'm sure after tonight we won't be doing much of either.
Excuse me.
Carrie,
How many women are you dating?
in the tri-state area?
Well, let's see. There's me, Julia. Oh, and let's not forget International Melissa.
I'm not doing this here.
Fine.
Come on, I mean, what do you want from me?
What do I want from you? Nothing. I don't want anything from you.
The lie detective determined that was a lie.
I have to go. I'm sorry. I felt like a fool.
Hello?
I just want to let you know that I'm at this very cool party for very cool people under 30, and this very cool novelist wants to take me home.
What? What the hell happened to you?
His name is Jared, and he just put his arms around me. I'm at the Luna Park Cafe. Just meet me out front.
I'm here. Now, what's going on?
I've done the merry-go-round. I've been through the revolving door. I feel like I met somebody I can stand still with for a minute, and don't you want to stand still with me?
You dragged me out to a park at 3 in the morning to ask me if I want to stand still with you?
In a city of infinite options, sometimes there's no better feeling than knowing you only have one.
What are you doing for lunch today?
I have to interview someone.
About what?
Threesomes? Ever done one?
Sure. Who hasn't?
Really? With who?
My ex-wife.
You were married?
I thought I told you.
No, you didn't. That night, I thought I could put the whole Barbara thing out of my mind.
Hey, what just happened? Where'd you go?
I was preoccupied.
About what?
Your ex-wife's breast, your ex-wife's lips, your ex-wife's long legs. My column.
I didn't tell you I was married because it was a long time ago.
What happened?
Alienation of affection followed by divorce. Let's not talk about the past.
What Mr. Big didn't realize was the past was sleeping right next to me. I didn't see Mr. Big for 8 days.
What is wrong?
You tell me you have an ex-wife. You tell me you guys had a three-way. Yes, I asked, but you dropped this big bomb, and you don't even give me any details. You don't even tell me why you broke up.
I cheated on her.
Yeah, I know. She told me at lunch.
I know you know. She told me she told you.
She told you?
She told me.
See, that's another thing. You didn't tell me that you're still talking to her.
I still talk to all my ex-wives.
I'm so not finding that funny.
Listen, wait a minute. You know, the reason we had the threesome is because we were both looking for something or someone else. Do you know anyone who's right for me?
Hey, question. Why do people get married if they're not in love?
Companionship, guilt, political asylum.
Well, why did you get married?
I was a fool in love, and then I was a fool in divorce court, which is why I'm never getting married again. We're engaged.
Suddenly, I had to concentrate on breathing. Could I date a man who would never get married? That night at dinner, I knew I would have to break the news to Mr. Big. Look, I do want to get married someday. I mean, maybe not today, but I don't want to... I can't date somebody that won't. You know, what's the point?
I'm not ready for marriage. Why can't we just live together?
I mean, it's all in the timing. You gotta brown the garlic before you put in the onions. I thought we were having fun. Sauce on the lip, right?
The only way to true happiness is to live in the moment and not worry about the future. After sleep...
Is that you?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know, I'm exhausted. You mind if we just call it a night? Good night.
That was the first night we slept together and didn't make love.
Baby. What? Let me watch it.
Oh, man. Harry, come on. Would you knock it the fuck off? I'm trying to watch this fight.
Fine, I'll leave. By the time I got home, I was sure he'd left an apology on my voicemail. You have no new messages in your mailbox. Saturday night's dinner came and went with no call from Big. Who is it?
Me. Surprise.
Yeah. Why didn't you call?
Why didn't you call? What was that all about the other night?
That was me, having a meltdown.
Okay. Did you know that there's a couple humping outside of your window?
Well, I never noticed. All I could think was, why aren't we having sex? Is this normal? What's wrong? Where are we going?
Oh, we can do better than that.
And then, he kissed me.
There he was, wearing Armani on Sunday. I admit it was kind of a shock. Up until that moment, I thought he only believed in the Yankees.
Well, hello there, churchgoer. Who's the mystery woman?
My mother. I take her to church every Sunday.
So, every Sunday, church.
Right. I've got 20 minutes before my racquetball game. Why don't we have a cup of coffee?
Aunt, I'm on deadline and this cappuccino just kicked in.
So,
Bye.
It was one of those awkward relationship moments where you feel like you know nothing about the person you thought you knew everything about. So, who is this fabulous mother in the hat, and when do I get to go to church with you two?
You want to go to church?
I want to go to church with you and your mommy. How about this Sunday?
It's just a private thing my mother and I do, just the two of us.
Sunday morning. A time for rest, a time for relaxation, a time for spine.
Bruh.
As I watched Mr. Big standing quietly next to his mother, I think I fell a little bit more in love with him.
And that's our Lord and Savior.
Aren't you the young lady who made all that noise?
Morning. I love your son. Seriously, I do.
Mother, this is my friend, Carrie.
I searched her face, looking for the light of recognition, but there was nothing.
My friend, Carrie.
Oh, you show up at church after I asked you not to. What are you trying to do, test me? Why all of a sudden interest in meeting my mother?
Well, has the woman ever even heard of me?
My mother doesn't need to meet another girlfriend.
Oh.
I didn't mean that. I'll introduce you as my girlfriend when I'm sure.
Oh.
I have to do things on my time frame.
We've been going on for months. I really don't know what else to say to you.
We'll get there. Just have to have a little faith.
Faith?
In a couple days, we're going on vacation. We'll have plenty of time to talk this out. Right now, I've got to get my mother home, okay?
Go. Just go.
we're gonna miss the plane.
Wait. Put them down a second.
Okay. What?
I need a sign. You told me to have faith, but see, I'm kind of losing mine, so I need a sign. Just tell me I'm the one. You don't have to tell your mother or the whole world. Just tell me.
Carrie, get in the car, please.
I can't. I love you, but I can't.
So that's it?
After he left, I cried for a week.
Back.
Ooh, sorry.
Breakup rule number 4. Never stop thinking about him, even for a moment.
Well, look at you. I've been, I keep meaning. Good. Oh, God, sorry. This is Joe
I
Stark.
know who he is. Good luck this season. Thanks. Saw your picture in the paper. You never looked better.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, Carrie.
Hey, how are you doing?
I just wanted to call and thank you for the flowers. That was very thoughtful of you.
You know, my secretary had it on her calendar, so,
So your secretary sent them.
I sent the flowers. My secretary alerted me to the day.
Well, that was very thoughtful of her and you for sending them.
So you're welcome. What are you doing on the big day?
Stanford's arranged this party down at Layla. You know, it's that Moroccan restaurant. You should come.
I made some plans already,
Why
but
not? I mean, just forget it.
I could maybe stop by later.
Oh, fine. I mean, whatever.
I may bring someone.
Come and bring that person, and maybe I'll see you later, and thank you again for the thoughtful flowers.
I had just invited my ex and his date to my birthday party.
Happy birthday, baby.
Hey, glad you could make it.
Oh, Carrie, you remember Jack, right?
Jack, it's your date?
But now
It
that
is
you-
so good to see you again.
An hour later,
How are you?
Great. How are you?
Good. Fine.
Good.
watched my ex get a Mesopotamian lap dance. I found myself alone on the street with Mr. Big.
So another year older.
None the wiser.
Hey, that's the way it goes. Can I give you a ride home?
No, I'm just gonna grab a cab.
Well,
Good night.
good night.
The one thing I couldn't say to Mr. Big was, I'm still not over you.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
It's just me. Do you want to have dinner sometime?
I'd like to have dinner any old time. Who am I having dinner with?
Me.
You know, in that case, I better check my book.
Hanging up now.
Fine. Saturday, 8 o'clock, Roberto's.
I'm not sleeping with you tonight.
I thought we were just having dinner.
We can't do this.
Yes, we can. Let's go inside.
I have to go.
Suddenly, getting back together with Big seemed like a very bad idea. 4 unreturned calls later.
Good. You're alive.
Hey, wait, where are you going?
Home.
I'm sorry.
You should be. I'd box seats to a Yankee doubleheader.
Oh, damn. Who'd you take?
Someone who returned my calls.
It was deja vu all over again.
Here.
Don't do this, Carrie.
We're going out.
Big and I were having a great time.
I won. You want to play a second game, huh?
Maybe.
You sure you're ready to get killed all over again?
How could I have let myself believe things would be different the second time around?
Hey, You're a half hour late. I would like to know how you could even think of going to Paris and not even think about discussing it with me. You don't even care if I'm in your life.
Yep. Let's do it. We never made it to the second game.
Wow.
Sure, I knew it was wrong, but the guilt worked like an aphrodisiac. I had never felt sexier or more alive in my entire life. I haven't told any of my friends we're seeing each other again.
Neither have I.
That doesn't count. You have no friends.
I have interested parties.
Why haven't you told them?
I sensed you didn't want me to.
Bullshit.
Well, what do you want me to tell people?
Nothing.
Good idea. Let's keep it quiet.
That night, for the first time ever, Big took me out dancing. So does this mean we're seeing each other again? Officially?
If you say so.
That is an infuriating response.
I don't know what officially means.
You know, for real.
Every moment of my life is for real, baby.
Well, just answer me this. Why do we break up?
You tell me. You're the one who left me high and dry with 2 tickets to St. Bart's.
You didn't say what I wanted to hear.
Is that it?
No, not just that. I wanted to tell him that I was afraid he could never love me the way I wanted to be loved. I was afraid that maybe he didn't really have the capacity to love anyone but himself. I was afraid that given the chance, he'd break my heart again. But I cheated and just said, I guess I was afraid.
I can tell you one thing. I sure did miss you. Officially.
Did you cry?
No. But I did listen to a hell of a lot of Sinatra.
I guess we were back together. I had become a frequent house guest of Big's.
Do you have a spare toothbrush I could use?
A spare?
Well, I'll bring you a new one.
There's only one pink brush head, and Big was giving his to me. It was the single most encouraging moment so far in our relationship. The next night, I made the mistake of telling Big about the poem.
When is this wedding?
Doesn't matter, you're not going.
Yes, I am. I wouldn't miss you reciting Love, Glove, Dove in front of all of New York for anything.
Things with Big were good. He was actually going with me to a wedding. Wow. Hey, well, I left the card here for you to sign.
I don't need to sign it. They're your friends.
They're not my friends, and your name's on the invitation, too. It was my first time to get something other than Carrie Bradshaw and guest.
How'd they get my name?
I don't know. I guess Madeline must have asked Charlotte or something. If you don't want to sign the card, it's not a big deal.
And now we have a very special treat. One of my favorite writers, Carrie Bradshaw, has agreed to share a poem that she wrote for the occasion. Oh, give it up.
His hello was the end of her endings. Her laugh was their first step down the aisle. His hand would be hers to hold forever. His forever was as simple as her smile. And suddenly it hit me. Two people were committing to a life together, and I couldn't even get a guy to be on a card with me.
So, are you ready to go?
If you want to go, go.
What's wrong?
You wouldn't even sign the card.
The card.
I'm afraid we don't want the same things.
Things like cake?
I want someone who's going to be with me until the end of the wedding.
Okay. I'll stay.
You will?
Yes.
I knew I was meant to go home and have cake in bed with Big. Two mere mortals were having a wonderful time.
Carrie, this is Paulo. Paulo, this is my girlfriend, Carrie.
You've never called me your girlfriend before.
Sure I have. Not to your face. I'd like to dedicate this song to the lovely lady sitting right over there. When I was 17 was a very good year.
It was perfect. I felt like I was in heaven.
I have a huge request. I want you to know my friends better.
I know your friend's fine.
Okay, then, I want them to know you better. They've never really spent time with you, and you're so funny and cute.
Carrie, what is it you need?
I want us all to have dinner Saturday night at Denial.
Okay.
At 8:15, I arrived at Big's.
Hey, baby. Come on in.
Well, you are not properly attired to meet my friends, mister. Now hop to it.
Do you mind if I don't go? I mean, I've been out all day. It's gonna rain.
But my friends are expecting you.
But they're your friends, and they'll be fine with just you. Is it okay? Okay.
Sure.
I was afraid if I looked up into his eyes, I'd turn to stone.
Guys, maybe we should just get a table for us four.
He's coming, isn't he? See, there he is!
Whoa!
That was the night we stopped being a myth and started becoming real. I was seeing Big again. Unfortunately, my New York guy was still seeing other women.
Oh, listen, my editor called me today and she's...
Hmm?
Excuse me, you can't smoke that in here.
I checked the zoning on this particular table.
And I'm pretty sure this table's in a cigar-friendly zone.
Well, I don't mind, but it's for the other patrons.
You mean if those 5 patrons don't mind, it's okay with you? This is my last day on Earth. Would you mind terribly if I smoked this, ladies?
No.
Okay, I'd like to buy everybody a round of drinks. Apparently, the other patrons aren't bothered at all.
You are very arrogant.
I thought that's what you liked about me.
Maybe we were at that inevitable point in the relationship when all those little things you loved about the other person become huge liabilities. Hey! I hate that cigar.
And you told me right to my face.
2 hours later, I was supposed to meet Big at his place. 2.5 hours later, he showed up.
Sorry.
You're a half hour late. Your doorman thinks I'm a hooker.
Did you make any money?
I hate waiting. Here. For you.
There's a coffee shop around the corner. You could have waited. In.
You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm pissed.
Well-
You know, if you gave me a key, I could wait upstairs next time.
A key?
Or you could stay at my place sometime.
But then I like my bed.
If this was all I was ever going to get out of Big, was it enough for me? Somewhere between sleep and waking, I got my answer. Ow! Damn it!
Oh, are you all right?
No! Oh my God.
What the hell was that?
You knocked me out of bed. You didn't even know I was here.
Well, I do now.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna sleep on the couch.
You just let me explain.
Don't talk now.
But I couldn't sleep. I decided he couldn't sleep either. The other night wasn't just about the cigar.
It never is.
I hate that you look at other women. I hate that I don't have a key to your place. You've never spent the night at my place. You can't even make space for me in your bed. And it's not your fault because I never say it. So now I punched you, so now I have to say it. I'm back in your life, and nothing has really changed. And I know you can't change a man, and you definitely can't change a man like you, but I still want something to change a little bit for me.
Physical violence is never the answer.
I'm gonna go. I realized you could change a man. You could change him into not calling you. Sorry.
Get your motherfucking hand out of my face.
I just came over to tell you something. Maybe you need a key to know that I'm crazy about you. The thing is, I've given out, like, 5 keys. And maybe I hog my bed, but I mean, it's my bed. Well, I like you in it. Now, this is something I don't like about you. I hate that you eat oranges in my bed. They're sticky, and they make the sheets stink.
That's it?
I like my sheets.
What are you gonna give me for the oranges?
A negotiation.
Yep.
Well, this could take a while. Well, it looks like I may have to spend the night.
That night, for the first time, Big spent the night at my place. I realized that neither of us would ever fundamentally change, but we were talking about it. And maybe that was the biggest change of all. The first time I realized I actually loved Big was over toast and coffee one morning.
Oh, thanks, Frank. What?
Big was picking me up to take me out to dinner.
Hey, hi.
Okay.
Here. Just saw it and thought of you.
It was just wrong. I love you.
And what did he say?
Well, he just sort of reacted stunned for a moment, and then he said,
You're welcome. I'll just wait for you outside.
a mere 2 days after I had said I love you, Big had found his own way to say I love you to me.
There's something I've been meaning to tell you ever since the night I gave you the purse. You can take it back if you don't like it.
That became the first night I wanted to tell Big I hate you. As we walked through the room of women clutching their bejeweled swan, kitten, and asparagus purses, I realized that not only did Big not love me, he had absolutely no idea who I was.
Hey, darling. Can't smoke in here. No. Terrace.
Hey, Jeremiah.
I just got a new tattoo. You want to see it?
Yeah, sure.
Bruh.
Were you really out there giving the caterer a blowjob?
First of all, he's not a caterer.
Well, that didn't answer my question. Well, whatever you were doing, please stop. You're embarrassing me.
Well, maybe if you joined me on the terrace like a gentleman, we wouldn't be standing here having this conversation.
Let's just go.
No, you go. I'm having a good time.
Bruh.
Hello?
Listen, I know what you're really pissed off about, but it's just something I've got to do in my own time. I fucking love you. All right? You know I do. Okay?
Okay.
Are we okay?
Great. I felt like I was the lowest of the low, but I never told Mr. Big. Everything before I love you just doesn't count. The next morning at Big's, I started to think. Ancient man left cave drawings to prove they existed. I left a Hair Pro 1200.
Hey, beautiful.
Hiya, handsome. Hey, what's this?
Oh, just a few things you left at my place.
I meant to leave that stuff at your apartment.
What?
For one thing, I don't wake up looking like this. And it would be nice not to have to carry it around all day with me like a nomad. And you can leave stuff here.
I don't want to leave stuff here.
No, really. In your mind, what is the ideal living situation for two people in a relationship?
Exactly what we have.
I spent the night at Biggs for the first time since my stuff was kicked out of the nest.
Where are you going?
Home.
No.
That's where my hairdryer is. I just have to make sure I didn't leave anything else. I didn't have to worry about leaving something behind because I was there. Okay, I'll stay a little longer. Before I forget, Charlotte wants to do a share in the Hamptons, so are we thinking about doing something or should I go in on that?
Don't think I can.
Not a big fan of the $40 crab salad?
I may have to move to Paris. Just for a while.
How long a while?
7 months, maybe a year.
Wait. How long have you known about this?
It's been in the works for a while. I'll know more details after this trip.
When did you plan on telling me?
When I knew more. Nothing's definite. I mean, don't get carried away. We'll figure this all out when I get back.
Hey, it's me. I would like to know how you could even think of going to Paris and not even think about discussing it with me. Huh? I think about you all the time. What's he doing? What's he thinking? But you know. Are you still there?
Yes.
I think about us all the time.
I was sleeping.
Look, it's never a good time for you. You're always sleeping, or you're ready, or you're going. You're always going. You're fucking taxi!
Going to bed.
Even through my cosmopolitan haze, I knew I had gone too far. Big arrived on the 9 p.m. flight. I was at his door by 10 to welcome him home in style. Bonjour!
What is all this?
It's an apology. We can make this work. We can do le phone sex. If things get really bad, then I'll move to Paris for a while and write Le Sex in the City.
But you'd be moving to Paris for yourself, right? I mean, don't move for me.
Well, why would I move to Paris if it wasn't for you?
I don't want you to uproot your life and expect anything. What the fuck?
You don't even care if I'm in your life.
Would you calm down?
No, you know what? I am so tired of calming down.
If I have to go to Paris, I have to go to Paris.
What happens to us next year when you decide you just have to go to Brazil?
This isn't about us. This is about work.
This is about us getting closer and you getting so freaked out that you have to put an ocean between us.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Why is it so hard for you to factor me into your life in any real way?
I guess old habits die hard.
I can't do this anymore.
I understand.
Yeah, I bet you do. You said you loved me.
I fucking love you. I do.
Then why does it hurt so fucking much? After we made love, I knew it was over. Go to Paris. I'm not gonna come. Let's not pretend we're something we're not. And then everything I so firmly believed was promptly blown to pieces.
Hey, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
I just got back this week from Paris. Oh, Carrie, this is Natasha. This is Julia Woods.
Hi, it's a pleasure to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Parents have a house here in East Hampton. We just came up for the weekend.
Sorry, I'm just a little stunned here and confused. Who is she?
She's a girl. She's this girl that I met in Paris. She works for Ralph Lauren in Europe.
You're just in from Paris for the weekend?
The Paris deal fell through. I planned on calling you.
Well, you can't plan everything. Life can be pretty random. I'll see you in the Hamptons or back in the city.
I promised to call when I get back into town.
I just ran into Big. He has a new girlfriend. I decided it was time to give my ex a friendly phone call. Hello?
Hello?
Well, hello yourself.
Hey, did you just call?
Yes, but I hit the thing, so, you know, it hung up. I heard, Natasha, so apologize to her. So how is Natasha?
She's great. How are you?
I am A-OK.
You sound a little nuts.
Come on, can't you let one go by? This is weird. First call. I was wondering what you thought of. We tried to be friends or something.
I've been meaning to call you, but I didn't know if you wanted to hear from me, so I...
Do you want to have a lunch or something?
Let's have a lunch. Are you hungry? Because I'm hungry. I got up at 6, worked out, hardly had any breakfast.
And that's when I realized it. Big was nervous. Tell me about the girl.
No! God, please, no!
Friends talk about their relationships, so, tell me about the girl.
She's very sweet.
Okay, enough. Maybe we should make a pact. We don't talk about our relationships until they get really serious or something.
It is serious. We're engaged.
How can you be engaged? You have a problem with commitment, remember? In fact, you told me you never wanted to get married again, ever.
I am never getting married again. Well, things change.
I mean, what? You just didn't want to marry me. You string me along for 2 years and then you marry some 25-year-old girl after only 5 months?
I did not string
Okay,
you
yeah,
along.
right, fine.
Carrie, hold on. Don't end it like this.
No, you're the one that ended it like this. I was trying to be friendly.
Well, I'm calling to say I feel bad. I didn't mean for it to happen like that. I would never, ever hurt you deliberately.
I know you wouldn't.
You're there.
Yeah, I'm here. Well, I'm sorry, too. I shouldn't have reacted like that. It was just such a shock. I wish you all the best. Bye.
I actually managed to hold on to those friendly feelings until I found myself pulled to the site of the big engagement party.
I was just on my way home and... I have a question for you. Why wasn't it me?
Are you all right?
No!
Carrie.
No, seriously. I really need to hear you say it. Come on, be a friend.
I don't know. It just got so hard. She's...
Yeah.